Well, hey there YouTube. It is Friday, 1st of May, May Day here in Northern California, and happy May Day to all my viewers around the world. Derek, I'm back on the bike. Actually, I've been on the bike a fair amount. We're, oh gosh, I think about 7 weeks into the shelter-in-place regulations here. But in California, as I think in many places, cycling is still an approved outdoor activity. So I go out by myself. I try not to ride with groups. I try and stay away from the other riders as much as I can, which is not always easy here on the American River Parkway. It has become a very popular thing to do. I think people a few weeks in realized that cycling was okay. So I'm seeing a lot of bikes with a lot of dust on them that haven't been ridden in a while, which is good. Seeing a lot of people on brand new bikes, like, hey, let's go buy a bike and go outside. A lot of families out. So it makes for some interesting conditions on the trail once in a while. People not quite sure what to do, but they'll learn. So I have managed to be out on the bike, maybe even a little bit more than usual, at least in terms of how many days I get out. I've been working from home, which means I'm not commuting back and forth to work. So at the end of my working day, I'm right there at home. I can go take our poodle for a walk and then get out on the bike like I'm doing right now. Apart from that, randonneuring, of course, has been shut down all up and down the state. All the clubs up here have canceled their events, so there have been no brevets since early this year. They may start up later, but I think they're really waiting to see what happens with the whole stay-at-home situation and the coronavirus, see how things are going once they start opening up California and the other states again. One other impact on my cycling has been that the Davis Double, which happens in 3 weeks from tomorrow, will not happen this year. That is the first time in the 50 years that event has been going on that it has been canceled, which is kind of a big deal. It'll be the first time since 1986 that I have not been out there riding that course in May, so it's kind of a big deal. Breaking a great streak for myself, but it'll be back next year. I was planning on going out and riding the route with a few friends. Not sure that's going to happen. I was mentioning before, I've been out riding a lot, but I have been riding long distances, and all my riding has been done from the house. This hasn't felt right to put the bike in the car yet. I may do that this weekend, but combination of a bunch of things. I just don't know if I'm going to go out and do the double route this year. Partly, one of the things to consider is whether we'll find stores out there that are open along the route. There are some parts of the course where there's only really one opportunity to find something to eat or drink, and if they are closed, well, we're kind of hosed. So with a little extra time on my hands, I finally watched the entire commemorative video of the 2019 PBP. That was very well done. Saw some folks in there that I know. If you recall, Anton from Kazakhstan, who is one of the people who took part in my PBP after party series, he's in there. They interview him, which is great. So he's becoming a well-known randonneur worldwide. And it was fun seeing what all the other riders got to deal with and reflect on my less than stellar experiences here. We'll see if I go back in 2023. My director sportif at home is kind of making some suggestions like maybe I shouldn't. We'll see. We will see. So I do hope that all of you who have been able to ride or get some kind of exercise, you know, cycling it'll be there when we get back. The roads are still there. The challenges are still there. I think, you know, RUSA, our U.S. organization, and the other organizations around the world will wait and see and make wise decisions about how and when to start up brevet riding again. But it will be back, and hopefully by 2023 all this stuff will be, if not a distant memory, it'll be something that we know how to deal with, and the cyclists of the world will be ready to gather again in close company in France in 3 years' time or so, and go out and do PvP again. It is really such a marvelous event. It would be a terrible shame to see it not happen, but I'm sure it will. So that's about it for right now. Just a quick check-in from the American River Bike Trail. Wherever you are, stay safe, stay away from the coronavirus, wash your hands, be healthy, be smart, listen to what your experts are telling you, listen to the World Health Organization. A lot of smart people there who will help us get through this with a minimum of loss of life and suffering for all the folks around the world. Anyway, that's it for now. Eric signing off, and I will see you down the road in the next video. Bye.